From Caracas, Venezuela, my name is Reagan Devines. This is From the South, teleSUR's English's daily news show. Ecuador has sworn in its new president, Lenín Moreno. The inauguration ceremony took place in Quito and was attended by heads of state such as Peru, Chile and Bolivia. Thousands of people made their way to the capital historic center to witness the passing of powers from outgoing President Rafael Correa and Lenín Moreno. He becomes the first ever elected world leader in a wheelchair.
We have concluded one stage which of course had successes and mistakes, and we are beginning another which will be more difficult because we not only have to consolidate what we have achieved but improve it. No one can deny that today we have a different Ecuador, nor that there is still a great deal to do. From today I will be the president for all of you. I owe all to you, I respect all of you.
Me debo a todos, respeto a todos.
Mass protests have again taken place in Brazil against the government of unelected President Michel Temer. Trade unions called on people to demonstrate outside the ministries in Brasilia in protest at the labor and social security reforms that are currently being discussed in Congress. The unions want Temer to resign and are calling for new elections. The demonstration ended in clashes with riot police and several ministries were evacuated.
Michel Temer must step down from the presidency, and if he doesn't, we will remove him. That's why we need direct elections now. We workers cannot take any more of this massive thieving. That is why we say Temer and his lackeys must go. We love Brazil, but we hate this corrupt and thieving government.
Venezuela has announced details of how its new Constituent Assembly will be elected, as well as a date for its postponed regional elections. The opposition MUD coalition has again taken to the streets to reject the proposed Constituent Assembly, which the government insists is the best way to overcome the current conflict and reopen the dialogue.
We will work on a proposed schedule that culminates in an election for the National Constituent Assembly at the end of July. We have decided to convene regional elections for governors and legislative councils for December 10, 2017.
Mexico's ruling party, the Institutional Revolutionary Party, is facing a stiff challenge from its leftist rival, the National Regeneration Movement, in regional elections. President Enrique Peña Nieto, his PRI party, has ruled for almost 9 decades in the state of Mexico, the country's most populous state. On the campaign trail, candidate for state governor Delfina Gomez lambasted Peña Nieto for his government's failure to stamp out political corruption.
This is why we have to say to this government, to these corrupt individuals, that their time has finished. Out with the PRI. They have been given 86 years in power, and they have not valued it.
What is at the bottom of this is that they, the PRI ruling party, don't want to stop stealing. That is the crux of it all. This is a gang, hence the dirty tactics. That's why they say I'm like former Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez, like current Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, that Mexico will be like Venezuela, that I am a danger to Mexico.
Human rights activists in Argentina are demanding the immediate release of the indigenous leader Milagros Sala. They held a torchlight rally in Buenos Aires. The protest coincides with a visit by the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, which, along with the United Nations, has called the detention of Sala arbitrary. Sala was arrested in January 2016. Thousands of people gathered in central Brussels to protest against the visit of US President Donald Trump. Trump was in Brussels for his first talks with NATO and European Union leaders. There were also protests in Italy as Trump met with the Pope in the Vatican. Thousands protest Trump before NATO meeting. Fans of football club Manchester United are shaken but defiant after Monday's terror attack which left 22 people dead in their city. Players promised to hold a pre-match minutes silence in honor of the victims at the Europa League final. Fans said the attack has put a damper on the match, but they hoped that their team would win. More on these and other stories on our website, telesurtv.net/English. For telesur English, I'm Regan Navid.